Okay, because I'm still getting caught up on SmackDown, and I had watched the episode before that where he was supposed to face Roman
Oh,
Reigns.
by the way, I didn't get to watch SmackDown yet. This is Friday night, but I did actually see one result. Braun Strowman came back.
Yeah, he's announced for the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, so I don't think he's gonna win it, honestly, but that's just another.
I hope not.
I think he'll have a storyline maybe with Roman Reigns for WrestleMania.
And an underdog that I would like to win the Royal Rumble as like a, I guess you'd say fantasy booking, would it be Cesaro? I would like to see Cesaro win it and go on to win the championship.
It'd be interesting, but I would. He would have to turn to a face for one.
Oh yeah.
Number two, I'm not totally invested in that. I'm really not.
I like the Cesaro character.
Oh yeah, that's cool. I just not totally invested in that way. But man, there's a few of them out there that'd be interesting. But who else would be able to be? I'm trying to think. There's another person I had in mind too. But it'd be Shane McMahon.
Oh God, no!
Here comes the money.
I watched a Stolen Finisher compilation. It was Shane McMahon doing like 10 spears and going ooh ah. I'm like, oh man, I really wish I didn't click on this now. I that's just completely killed it for me.
Santino Marella.
I would like to see Santino Marella.
That'd be awesome, dude. He'd come in there, do his Cooper.
What's it called? Basically, I would like to see Santino Marella get face to face with the Fiend. Mandible Claw versus the Cobra.
Oh my gosh, that'd be hilarious. That would be a perfect moment. That'd be definitely on the highlight reel.
Yeah, it would be great.
Oh my god, yeah. It's just that gave me the reminder when Santino did his Cobra moment on Dolph Ziggler years ago, and Dolph Ziggler fell on his butt getting away. You remember that night?
Yeah.
Yeah, me and you were watching that Raw together too. That was hilarious. Yeah. Anyways, and the Royal Rumble is my favorite stipulation match the whole entire year. My second favorite pay-per-view of the year. And so I'm always excited for the Royal Rumble. Very excited.
Is your favorite Fastlane?
Oh yeah, that's third favorite, man. Fastlane right there. You know, that's favorite. Oh yeah, I love Fastlane.
my favorite stipulation, I would probably say, is Survivor Series.
Survivor Series can be fun. I don't think the best years when they had some very interesting their usual Survivor Series tag team matches on top of what the Undertaker would have like a buried alive or casket match or something like that. I made it to where or a Hell in a Cell too.
One of my favorite Survivor Series matches were actually Brock Lesnar versus AJ Styles.
Yeah, that was a great one there.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed that match very much so.
And so we also have the women's Royal Rumble, which, as of what I'm reading right now, only 13 of 30 have been confirmed.
Wait, random thought. Lesnar returns and wins the Rumble rematch. Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre for WrestleMania.
It wouldn't be bad.
It wouldn't be too bad, but it'd be just a random thought.
But I kind of have a feeling if he was going to be there, they would announce it already.
But it's a surprise entrance.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong there. I kind of feel like the way that WWE thinks about Lesnar as being a buy rate person, you would think they would already announce it. But, I wonder if he will show up.
I mean, yeah, usually you would announce him, but I mean, it's a surprise entrance.
I'll stare down between Brock Lesnar and CM Punk.
Oh, man. That'd be insane, dude. It would be insane.
But yeah,
anyway,
women. The women's only 13 of 30 have been announced. So you know they're going to have NXT women in there.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're going to do this. I think Bliss might win it, actually.
It's a possibility. She is in there, actually, for the Rumble match.
Yeah, she's in there. Like, I'm looking at the list that's already posted on there, which is Nia Jax, Charlotte Flair, or Charlotte. The one that sticks out really is Bliss. Although they might have Bayley win it to go on to face
That'd be a good rematch, right?
Sasha Banks at WrestleMania.
Like a couple months ago, too.
Yeah. But I can also see Bliss winning it and going after Asuka.
Very good possibility. I think it's her two strongest possibilities.
Or what if Bliss wins it and goes on to face Sasha?
I think it's going to be a lot better if she just goes against Asuka, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. It says Charlotte Flair. What if Charlotte Flair and Bianca Belair teamed up as a tag team and they named it Charlotte Flair?
Yeah, that was literally a misspeak because I was reading the list. I'm like, I can't believe I did that. But yeah. I'd like Bianca Belair.
Or Flair Blair, or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny.
the fresh queen of Belair.
Ah.
I like Bianca Belair.
Yeah, she's all right. I'm getting around to her. Yeah, I saw her. She did that. Her and Bayley did that competition last Friday. They did.
Okay, does it remind you of MVP versus Matt Hardy? Because that's what I was getting. When I watched the competition, I'm like, this is MVP versus Matt Hardy for the United States Championship all over again.
Think about that till now, but that's an interesting observation.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. I remember that years ago. Yeah, that's an interesting observation. No,
Deja vu, man. Deja vu.
I thought it was crazy how she lifted. She was very strong about lifting up Otis too.
Yeah. Well, Bianca is a really supreme athlete.
Oh yeah, she is. She proved it again there too. Oh, she is definitely. I just thought it was interesting how she just stuck right in there and did it.
Oh yeah. Oh man, if Otis actually did the Macho Man impression, that would be hilarious. You know, well, that's where WWE missed the boat. They should have got Jay Lethal and let him be Black Machismo in WWE. It would have gone over so well.
Oh, I think so too. I that's the character I really miss.
I miss Jay Lethal in general. I like when he was imitating Flair too.
They did, but I think they did better with the Black Machismo. You know.
Oh no, he definitely did. But that promo between him and Flair is hilarious.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, it was a great one right there. It's very. I'm
gonna pull this up on YouTube later.
Now, surprise entrance for the women's Royal Rumble.
I think Molly Holly will show up. I think Lita will show up. Maybe Trish Stratus.
I was about to say, I'm thinking there could be a good possibility for Trish Stratus. I was thinking about that too.
Beth Phoenix, I'm almost certain will be there.
Good possibility. She'll probably be commentating that match, but so I don't know if she'll hop off the booth, the commentating booth for a little bit, or if she's just gonna stay as commentator.
She could probably do what King did, where King and Cole and appeared in the Royal Rumble, and they were at the desk, and they're like, "Oh, I guess I'm going in."
And JBL was the same thing, yeah. So maybe that.
I don't remember the JBL one. I just mainly remember King and Cole.
Yeah.
And honestly, if CM Punk does show up, I think AJ Lee will show up.
There's a possibility. Possible. I don't know. It would be AJ Lee, but I'm not gonna say never.
Victoria might show up actually.
Victoria, she's a badass in her time. Who else was there?
Didn't Kelly show up last year?
She showed up, I think, for the it was the Evolution pay-per-view, you believe?
Yeah, maybe Kelly. But that's the only ones I can think will show up.
Yeah. It'd be interesting, pretty badass too, if Medusa would hop in there. But I I'm not
Alundra Blaze.
Alundra Blaze, yeah. But
Very, very true.
very cool. So we'll see how that goes about. But I'm guessing the women's match will go about like close to an hour.
Mm-hmm.
As usual, the Rumble matches go about an hour. But very
Right.
Oh yeah, so you said your pick for that match is Bliss.
I'm leaning towards Bliss.
I'm leaning towards Bliss or Bayley. I go with both of them if I have to pick one. I'm gonna go with Bayley just to be opposite too, because I think there could be a rematch between Bayley and Sasha Banks.
I think there could be too. It's a weird. Those just seem like the two very obvious, and I really hope WWE doesn't pull what they did last year and give it to Charlotte Flair.
I hope not either, man. I hope not either. But you know, now there's been some discussions and issues I've been hearing about, but people thinking people having a feeling with Charlotte Flair being handed so many opportunities after beyond all the time. What do you think about that? Do you feel like they kind of hand everything to her, or do you think it?
She's gonna get that reputation no matter what because she's a Flair, right?
Oh yeah. I understand that. I'm just saying, but I mean, she is a very well-rounded talent. I give her that much, definitely. But she's gonna get that reputation because of that. But
I don't think it's I don't think it's without merit though. I think she's actually a great performer.
Absolutely,
and she's just in the unfortunate position of being a Flair.
Absolutely. I mean, is she part of a lot of opportunities? Yeah, but if she wasn't that good, she wouldn't get the spot. That's all there is to it. You can be related to whoever, but if you don't have something special to bring to the table, then they're not going to get the spot. That's all there is to it.
And she's a ready-made heel. She's a great heel too.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like she brings something special to the table. So it's doesn't matter who you're related to. It's if you have to bring something special. So I mean, I totally understand. So it is what it is. But I would rather see somebody else take the Rumble match besides Flair.
I agree. I 100% agree.
Flair can do plenty more than other things.
She was getting the reputation of being a Roman, which is unfortunate. Because I do think she's very, very good. It's just because the WWE favors her so much, it made people tired of her.
Well, yeah. But, I'm glad that, a couple years ago when they had her in the main event, they didn't have her win, thankfully. They gave her to Becky Lynch. That pinball was weird. But,
yeah.
They could have given it to her there, but they didn't. But anyways,
exactly.
I look forward to that match. And Road to WrestleMania starts Sunday. So
exactly.
Exciting time. I still believe that they are doing too many pay-per-views ahead of schedule for Mania, but still see what happens in time. I think it's weird though how many more they're gonna do. Probably have 2 or 3 more title matches, world title matches for Mania, which I don't like very much of that. But as you want to say, we talked about it recently. Once you defend your title, or someone who wins the title at Royal Rumble, it should be going to WrestleMania. But that's something I've always had a gripe about, honestly. But in any case, since we're on the road to WrestleMania, I know we talked about a little bit here and there, as we talked about during this episode. Who do you see in the title match, in the world title match, is coming to WrestleMania between the women's and the men's?
Women's, I would like to see it be Bliss. Bliss versus Asuka, and I would like to see Bailey and Sasha for the women's. For the men's,